California major San Andreas earthquake is likelier now after recent quakes in California. This is what a new study has revealed. New analysis of the changes in fault stresses in Southern California shows that there's now an increased chance of a major earthquake on the San Andreas Fault that could possibly impact up to 18 million people in the Los Angeles, California area. The study was published yesterday, Monday, in the Bulletin of Seismological Society of America, and it reveals that there's a 2.3 chance that a 7.5 magnitude or greater earthquake will occur on the 160-mile Garlic Fault. That's where we had the Ridgecrest earthquake just last year. So Garlic Fault within the next 12 months, according to the LA Times. And according to the research, such a rupture in the Garlic Fault would result in a 50-50 chance of the Mojave section of the San Andreas Fault also experiencing an earthquake if the Garlic Fault rupture occurred within 30 miles or 45 kilometers of its intersection with the San Andreas Fault. That's around the Los Angeles area, as we know. Thus, the scientists estimate that the chance of a large San Andreas earthquake in the next 12 months will be 1.15%. The probabilities provided by researchers are limited to a 12-month period since the changes in stresses are temporary, with the likelihood of another quake decreasing as time progresses. We're still saying this is unlikely. Researcher Ross Stein, former U.S. Geological Survey geophysicist, said it's just a little likelier. To arrive at their findings, Stein and Shinja Toda, professor of Tohoku University in Sendai, Japan, examined models of the changes in the stresses that occurred as a result of the two earthquakes of magnitude 6.4 and the 7.1 near Ridgecrest, California, last year, July 4th and 5th. The pair of quakes occurred within 34 hours of each other in Ridgecrest and altered the stress present in the Garlic Fault. He said, the Garlic is the link in the chain. If it comes within about 25 miles of San Andreas, it increases the chances of an earthquake there by about 150 times. Current USGS natural hazard estimates for the Los Angeles area detail that there is a 31% chance that an earthquake measuring magnitude 7.5 or greater will occur in the region within the next 30 years. Seismologist from Caltech Lucy Jones, who was not involved in the research, said that while the study presents some elegant science, its conclusions remain to be proven, she said. It's really interesting science, and I like the way that they've been able to increase the complexity of how they're doing their modeling. That's a real advance, but it's not yet proven, she said, though she added that California officials should be ready for the possibility that a quake might rise the risk of further tremors along the San Andreas Fault. If the Garlic Fault happens, yes, she says, we would be saying the San Andreas is at an increased risk. What do you do when there's an earthquake that could be a foreshock to the San Andreas? What do you say and what do you do? Remember that Dr. Lucy Jones came up last year after the Ridgecrest earthquake, saying that those quakes in no way decrease the chance of a major quake that was a potential to happen in the San Andreas, the southern San Andreas section in the Los Angeles area, which it had a high probability of occurring within the next 30 years. This is on Sputnik News. So obviously, people there in Southern California have to be very alert and very careful. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.